I linger over breakfast. There's no hurry. The hotel's quiet, ticking over this early in the week, this late in the season. The weather's mostly grey, but silvery light keeps piercing the clouds over the sea. There's no wind. I gaze out through the high windows of the restaurant and see a couple of bulk carriers moving slowly out beyond St. Anthony Head, heading to or from Falmouth. The view here in St. Mawes is serene and beautiful, the sea tranquilizingly still. I catch myself thinking how nice it would be to be here on holiday, and how much nicer again to be here on holiday with the right person. I used to think I knew who the right person was. Now I haven't a clue. And I'm not on holiday either. It's just me here, with a job to do. I sip my coffee and check my phone. No alert yet. He isn't playing. But he will be. Soon. All we know for certain about our mystery man is that the IP address of the computer he's using leads to Conrad Vogler of Admiral's Reach, Upper Castle Road, St. Mawes, Cornwall. And all we know about Conrad Vogler is his directorship of a company called KonMari Limited, nature of business unspecified, and his date of birth, July 2nd, 1970, which makes him too old to be an obvious candidate. The other director of KonMari Limited is Marianne Vogler, presumably his wife. The company name seems to be a tacky pairing of Conrad and Marianne, which doesn't make me warm to them. But a super geek son of theirs could well be our guy. We're betting on that. The Voglers don't have much of a presence in the virtual world, in fact none at all, which could make some people suspicious. Venstrom has grown as huge and successful as it has by offering people solutions to problems they didn't know they had, by selling them goods and games and all the vital ingredients of the virtual lives we lead. So, to me and my colleagues, who don't just like but need to know as much as we can about our customers, the disconnected are either dinosaurs or people with something to hide. And somehow, the Voglers don't come across as dinosaurs. I took a look at Admiral's Reach straight after I arrived yesterday evening. Modern, white-walled, slate-roofed, with plenty of glass and steel, all hard angles and blank surfaces, set in a big, gently sloping plot a little way up the hill from St. Mawes Castle. Most of the windows were lit. There was a big four-wheel drive pulled up in front of the garage. Someone was evidently at home. I didn't try my luck then. Our guy never plays at night. He's a daytime-only player. If I'm just going to show up at the Voglers' door, and I can't think of any other way to approach them, I want it to be while he's online. It'll be more difficult for them to deny it then. I'll have something to show them. I put my toe in the water with an email before leaving London, inviting KonMari Limited to contact us for some free website design advice. No response. Which leaves nothing for it but the face-to-face approach. Carl didn't give me any bright ideas about how to pitch it. I think I'm just going to have to charm my way in and see where we go from there. I'm a bit nervous. And I'm very curious. I suppose, most of all, I'm excited. I've just no idea what I'm going to find. My phone beeps just after 10. He's on. And so am I. I don't want to turn up so close to him starting to play that he'll make a connection, so I leave the hotel and walk past the harbour, rehearsing a whole load of ways I can introduce the subject without alarming him. The ferry from Falmouth is docking. A few late holiday-makers are clambering off and climbing the steps to the quay. No one gives me a second glance. I'm wearing a navy blue trouser suit and white blouse under my Mac. I look like I mean business. I've applied a touch more makeup than usual. Nothing obvious, though. Just enough to make me difficult to turn away. This isn't necessarily my only chance, but it might be my best one. I plan to make the most of it.